Welcome back to Toledo's only fun, local, and positive 9 a.m. show. Good day.
That's right. There are so many ethnic groups that make up Toledo and Northwest Ohio. And if you've ever wanted to learn more about the Japanese culture, food, and clothing, Treyana joins us from Kimono Kitsune with an event this Sunday you don't want to miss. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. Yes, welcome back. I think it's been a little while since we've seen you last, but you have an event coming up where you will be at on Sunday. What's going on?
So the Japanese Association of Toledo is having their fall festival, and it's a festival where we have a sushi demonstration and some tasting, Japanese tea ceremony, children's games galore, and then of course our vendors. We're a craft show. This is our fundraising event for the organization. So it's just a good fun time. We have some entertainment. We have some vendors that you can purchase from, including mine. So it's just a good time from 2 to 5 on Sunday.
Yeah, lovely. So talk to us a little bit about Japanese culture. Why is it such an interest to you, and what will people get an opportunity to learn?
Well, for me personally, I got into this a long time ago, like in my early 20s. I was into anime and all that, which is really still big even now.
Sure.
I was into another type of fashion back then called Lolita, which is just very floofy and happy, but as I got older, I needed something a little bit more mature, so I started transitioning into kimono, which just made me go down a rabbit hole of fashion I never thought I was going to be in. And now I kind of style between traditional and what we call fusion, which is taking pieces from Japanese fashion and putting it into your own wardrobe. As far as the culture itself, it's just, there's so many very beautiful things. It's a very aesthetic culture. So it's like from flower arranging to how they even do archery. Everything has this like interesting beauty to it, and I was very drawn to that. So I just keep finding new things of interest, and at this event you can taste a little bit of sushi. You can see Japanese tea ceremony, which is something that is very interesting if you've never tried it. Drink a little bit of matcha, which is a unique flavor for a lot of Americans since it's a little on the bitter side. And then the kids have lots of things like the yo-yo game where there's water and you have to get it with a clip before the clip breaks.
Oh, fun.
So lots of fun things to do. And then of course, like all of our wonderful vendors that'll be there. We have a pottery artist, we have fashion, we have some paper crafts, so just fun.
Yeah, and I think that just having that exposure, maybe to something a little bit different that you know that we don't typically see, or in our everyday lives. And you have found a way too to fuse a little bit.
Yes.
And I'm looking at this over here, and we were talking about earlier. I love this. These are pants.
They're pants. They're wrap pants. So I took a kimono apart, and then I re-sewed it into these wrap pants, and they expand many sizes. So if your weight fluctuates from day to day, as
it happens, ladies. Yeah.
It adjusts with you, which is also why I was drawn to kimono, because since it wraps, I can just adjust for the day.
Sure.
So I wanted to make something that's a little bit more accessible to the Western body, or people that just don't want to learn all of the intricacies of learning to dress traditionally. This way you can have a little bit of Japan in your wardrobe. It is made out of silk, so it's from a vintage kimono, and that's the same with the bags. They're made out of the obi, which are the belts that go around our waist. We just cut them apart and make them into other things. Usually it's damaged kimono that can't be worn.
Sure, so
we keep recycling it and using it, which is actually part of Japanese culture, is they keep resizing and remaking the kimono until it becomes tiny little pieces you can't use anymore.
Yeah, so for people, kimono might be something brand new for them to hear. So how do you identify an authentic kimono when you see it?
Oh, there's so many, but the quick and dirty ones are, there should be a center back seam. So tourist kimono will generally just have like a big pattern across the back. Normal kimono won't have that. There'll be a seam down the back. The other ones is you can take a look at the sleeves. Women's sleeves are open like this. Men's sleeves are attached and closed down at the thing. The type of patterns that are used, the type of fabric that's used. Not all kimono are silk. There are cotton kimono. I have a denim kimono that I adore. So there's like little things you learn over time of what to look at, how it's constructed, and that's how you tell if it's authentic or not. Or you can just ask someone that's either a kimono teacher, kimono tailor, kimono seller, and generally they have a little bit of knowledge as well.
I'm seeing some of the accessories that go along with it. You talked about the purses. How about the jewelry?
So this jewelry is actually a collaboration with another artist here in Toledo, Serenity and Chains. She's actually been on the show too.
Yes.
So we went together, and this is Japanese lace. It's a type of chainmail weave that is actually based out of Japan. So she's designed these pieces, and with our collaboration, all of these pieces transform in some way. So these little earrings are actually the pendant on that necklace because they are on little clips. So they come off and you can make it a pendant. This little hemo here, you can get a little extension chain and make it a bracelet or an anklet. So
pretty.
All of this can transform, which is kind of what my company is based on, is transformation, transforming yourself, transforming your clothing, transforming your wardrobe. So everything is meant to be used multiple ways. And that's how I want people to approach even this fashion is, you can have it as a coat,
match
or you can have it as a dress.
Yeah.
So
it seems like there's so much to learn just from the fashion aspect of things. So with this event happening this weekend, why is it so beneficial for Northwest Ohio for folks to come out so that they can learn about Japanese culture?
So our community is really small but mighty here in Toledo, our Japanese and Asian community here. So coming out and supporting us so that we can put on more events like this, because we would love to share more about this culture. I'm always having to drive continually either 1 hour north to Nova or 3 hours north to, or south to Columbus. And it's like, it would be nice to be able to have more awesome events here where we can exchange culture, you know, and learn a little bit more about each other so that we can all support each other better and, you know, just have fun.
Yeah. And I do like how you've made this accessible, you know, for people here to say, okay, well, as you mentioned, you know, there's a lot that goes into dressing in kimono and doing it appropriately. So they say, I love the style and I love the fashion. It's beautiful, but I don't want to mess it up, right?
Absolutely.
So you make it accessible for folks who are inspired by the fashion.
And I do teach classes for those who do want to learn how to dress traditionally. I am a Kitsuke instructor, which is a kimono dressing instructor. So I would be happy to like teach you how to do the multitude of layers. But I also focus on a lot of styling, fusion style for like business professionals that just need like a statement piece when they're at those networking events. It's something someone's like, oh, that's really beautiful. Tell me about it. And it starts a conversation so then they can talk a little bit about themselves. So there's different ways I try to utilize this fashion outside of even just the culture itself.
Yeah, lovely. So tell us again, how can people take part in this?
So it is Sunday down at Arlen's Good Beer. It's going to be out in the green space out back. It's from 2 to 5, and that's in Bowling Green, Ohio. And it's free. So there's no reason not to come out and have fun. You know, you might need a jacket, but I heard it's supposed to get a little warmer.
It's going to be beautiful on Sunday. So great day to be out.
No rain, anything this time.
It's going to be great. Come out and maybe pick up a few pieces while you're out as well.
That would be great.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.